But yeah, what would be some music people would be surprised that you'd like or listen to? Anything? Anything out of your normal purview?
I don't know. I think that sort of most people, if they are acquainted with me or familiar with me, they're probably ready for, oh, here it comes, But I'll tell you, a, a, a big part of music, I mean, music global to me is the intention, but how you, how poignant can you do things? How can you do it with as much elegance and grace, but how poignant can you be in it? How can you bring something, and I don't know, name Steve Gadd comes into my head, right now.
I
And
think
I'm
he's
thinking,
going to do well. I've heard of this new guy.
yeah, yeah, I've heard really good reports about him too. Yeah, I think he's on his way up for sure. I think anyway. But no, I mean,
That's a good example, though. Yeah.
if you hear, oh my God, what's this record he did among the thousands of recordings he
Right.
did? Ricky Lee Jones, and
Oh,
this title of the song is "We Belong Together."
yeah.
And if anybody's watching, go research that song right now, and you will experience something incredible. I mean, I'm talking about like all dimensions of being heavy. This is absolute drum genius what he did on that
I'm going to
track.
have to revisit that. I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah. And and
Interesting.
and see that the Ricky Lee Jones starts the song by sort of playing it feels like a sort of 6/8, 12/8 kind of piano riff.
Hmm.
And she's singing over it. She's singing the verses over it. And you kind of get used to that swing of the 6/8 or the 12/8. And then there's a little kind of bridge section,
Yeah.
and it's bridging all the magnificent sense of the word, because what happens is this is like Steve's entry point in it, and he's like bling, yeah, and this all this time this piano's going on, and at this particular point he hits what the beat actually is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to give you.
That's a great example. Yeah. The
And and she
discombobulationism factor.
yeah. And he apparently it was documented. It might have even been documented in the liner notes by Ricky Lee Jones, how he came in and nailed that in one take.
Wow.
And it's just, it's like, greatness.
Great.
It's greatness. So I mean, anybody great. So that's one thing. Anybody great, is good.
Yeah.
And I just keep listening to those people
Right.
and try to figure out why they're doing what they're doing, how they're doing what they're doing, and how effective what they're doing is happening.
Yeah.
Can't even speak. That is coffee in the
There you go. Pearl.
drum cup. But um, yeah, so and for poignancy, I'm sort of thinking phrasing.
Hmm.
So how can you phrase things in such a way that they really feel good, not overdone, but they give the music just that extra something. And the way that you might choose to play it in a thing just might give it the most special feeling in the world if you actually do it. If you
Yeah.
if you really nail it and you have a great night or a great recording session or whatever it is. I mean, that's my aim. And praising and poignancy. I listen to singers, great singers, and hear exactly where they sing those lines,
Yeah.
and you feel them. And if you hear another singer singing the same song, even with the same lyrics, for some reason it doesn't really kind of like get you as hard. But somebody does it a certain way, and you think, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
that really speaks to me." And when music gets you that on that level, I mean, that's all I can hope for,
Yeah.
in my time to be able to express myself with that kind of eloquence and elegance and true. with a true motive in there, true something with intent that really means something. And
Yeah,
that's all I want to do, Dan.
that's awesome.